Pisces, we're going to do your mid-month, March, mid-month. And this will be predominantly for love, but whatever comes up, I'm going to pull on. Whatever energies I sense are necessary. It'll be a Celtic cross for Pisces for March, mid-month. So it'll be for the 15th. Sorry, I'm like hearing things. The 15th to the 31st. Okay. Check your sun, your moon, and your rising. Energies go both ways, and time is fluid. Do you like, share, and subscribe? I hope you do. Universe, the source, and me. Where's the message? Messages for Pisces. Okay, thank you. We have the Page of Wands as your central, the heart of the matter. This could be a message coming in, or a child. Aries, Leo, or Sag. This is your central issue. What is crossing this, please? What is going to help or hinder this? It could be a passionate message. What is crossing this? What's helping or hindering this? What is this page for Pisces? I'm going to take it. Whatever this message is, it's got you up all night, okay? It has you anxious. Some message came in and it wasn't a mature message. This might have something to do with one of your children, if indeed you have children, okay? Or this was some sort of message that came through, okay, that has you up in your head. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? A cycle is being completed. Something as it relates to communication, okay? Something as it relates to some sort of clarity or something of that nature. Okay? Something is coming full circle as it relates to some sort of message. Something that could very well have to do with children. Something that was spoken, perhaps. Something in the past may have had to do with the second chance. Something in the past that brought you to this place. Awoke you, okay, to this place. Stirred you up. This could be somebody around you that caused this. a revelation of some sort. Somebody needed to do something. Either it was done or it wasn't done that caused this. Something was said, wasn't said. In your head, you're all up in your head, Pisces. Okay? Either you need to make a decision, someone else needs to make a decision. Something was spoken about this decision. This began already, okay? Prior to this March 15th date. This has been in the making. You're feeling at a crossroads, or you're thinking about someone else being at a crossroads. This is either being discussed or it's not being discussed, but it's coming to culmination and it's keeping you up at night. Or there are immature talks about it, or it's not quite being discussed to the degree that it should be. But it's coming full circle. It's coming in the future with the head of Pisces. A celebration. Okay. Either you're going to be celebrating this, and I will be clarifying, either you're going to be celebrating this cycle completing, okay, or you're going to be celebrating with others about the fact that this is finally, this anguish is the crossroads, the decision is made. There are no more crossroad at this, for this particular situation. This cycle is done. There's clarity. We've discussed it. We've moved on. You know, how is Pisces feeling? How is Pisces seeing his or herself as it relates to this situation? Single, independent, free, stable, what's external? External. What's external, please? What's external? The Ace of Wands is coming in externally. This could be a new beginning, a passionate new beginning, okay? So whatever you're up in your head about, whatever you're thinking about, this crossroads, this decision, okay, as it relates to you or someone else that transpired in the past, okay, that led you to this place of indecision, right, that you're thinking about, either you or someone else that needs to make a decision, this call to action, this second chance, this judgment call that has you up at night, this message, this young message, this new young message of where do we go type of new beginning that's coming in, right? You seeing yourself as single and free to make this decision, or free to allow someone else to make this decision. It's all happening due to completing the discussion of what had been done or begun in the past, right? Of let's, this does symbolize heartbreak to me to some degree. It's like, are we really going to finally, these are all swords, so to me they're communications and clarity of mind, because you have the Two of Swords up top and you have the Ten of Swords in the foundation. So, and in the future, there's celebration and reunion of some sort with the Three. So what's coming in for you is the Ace. How do others see you in this situation? How do others see Pisces? How do others see Pisces? How do others see Pisces? Clear, concise messages, please. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How do others see Pisces? Thank you. They see you as the Hangman. They see you putting yourself in a situation stagnant. Okay, they see you. The Hangman puts him or herself in a situation tied and bound to get a different perspective on things. So they see you not making any decisions. In your thoughts, you have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is being at a crossroads. So you're not, in your thoughts, you're not making a decision. You know that a decision should be made. So they actually see you as such. They see you as not. And what are your hopes and fears? But you have a new beginning coming in. What are your hopes and fears? Oh, you have 2. You hope and or fear the Sun, which is Leo. And you hope and or fear the Wheel of Fortune. So let's just say you hope for both the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Pisces? The outcome is the 8 of Wands, which could be travel. Could be travel. It's also communication. Okay, so this is for mid-month to the end of March. So you could be going on a trip. So the outcome is the arrows of love, essentially. You have air communicative signs excuse me, cards here as well. So let's clarify some of this. I would like to see in the foundation why is all this happening? What is the 10 of Swords about for Pisces? Something's telling me you're fearful of success. You're fearful of things working out. The 10 of Swords, why this is all happening is because there's something you don't see. There's something here, this is all happening because there is, you feel like you're being put in between a rock and a hard place. You feel as though you're somehow being given an ultimatum. That's what I'm sensing. With this 2 of Swords in your thoughts, I'm just sensing that you're being, because you're seeing yourself as single. You're seeing yourself as free, as non-committal. This is how you're viewing yourself. And what's crossing you, which is good, this could help you even, which is odd. So what could help you is actually being up at night grieving this to some degree. So it's all happening because there is a cycle that needs to end here. And in clarifying it, I'm getting the 8 of Swords, which is telling me that it's all happening because what needs to end is you feeling as though you have put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. One in which you somehow don't even really want to be in. That's why in your hopes and fears, you're having the Sun, you're having 2 major arcana, which are outside of your control. I mean, these are your hopes. Certainly, everyone wants the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Who doesn't? Every single person does. But they're also your fears. You fear that you might actually enjoy this. Hence the reason people are seeing you as not making a move. Having a shift in perspective, because the very same thing that you hope is what you fear. I would like to see, and this came in a while ago. This is not at the start of the 15th of the month. This judgment call has been here before. This is a call to action. This is a rise to action. This is a second chance at something. This isn't your first rodeo. What is this 2 of Swords in your thoughts? What is this crossroads that you have a head over heart decision to make? Thank you. Walking away. I don't think you want this. I don't think you want this. This is how you see yourself. This Ace of Wands coming in, I don't think you want this. This is why you fear it. You fear this. You want this. This you want. But I feel as though you know that you can have this someplace else. That's why they're viewing you this way. And honestly, you came up this way. You don't want this. What is the Three of Wands? Excuse me, Spirit, the Three of Cups in the future position for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Spirit, please clarify, clear, concise messages. Truth. There we go. Death. Death. There will be a transfer. You have judgment in the past and you have death in the future coming in for you. There's a rebirth. You will be undergoing a transformation. Six of Swords moving on. The Knight of Wands coming in and out and in and out. Just not seeing. The Knight of Wands energy here is an energy that I'm feeling is coming in and out and in and out of, it's an energy that I feel as though has been coming in and out of your life because you have the Judgment in the past, which is indicative of second chances. Again, I said this was not your first rodeo with this. That's why I feel as though you've been given an ultimatum to some degree. You're questioning whether or not you walk away from this and move on. I feel as though you feel as though if you do, you might miss the boat. One on the Ace, please. Interesting reading. Tricky place to be. I'm not quite sure you're giving it enough thought. One on the Ace, please. Yeah, I hear you. One on the 8th. One on the 8th. Guys, my nose itches. Come on. One on the 8th. Well, he gave me 4. What's coming in for you is the Strength, the Pentacle, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the 4. And I don't recall your weekly, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe it has something similar. What's coming in, whether you take it or not is up to you. What's the outcome? Not everybody's dealt a good hand. You are. You know, I mean, you even have the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune in your hopes and fears. Please clarify the 8, the hours of love, the outcome. It's the World and your outcome. Pisces, I'm done with you. I'm done. Can't make this shit up. Look, whoever's on your tail, do they have a brother? Do they have a brother? I don't see you being too thrilled for some reason, but I feel the very same thing you're hoping for is the very same thing you're fearing. You have a fear of success here. So, in whatever area of life this resonates, if it resonates at all. But I'm gonna talk for you. Woman of light, love and blessings, Pisces. That's your mid-March reading.